So today I'll be talking about the special release of Little Birdie Crafts, and these are their element sheet. This one is succulent patch. As you can see, there are two sheets here. This is the first one and this is the second one, and the next one would be sunflower meadow, as you can see. So this is the first page and this is the second one. Let me just open this and show you. This is a very thick cardstock, guys. This is 250 GSM cardstock. So if you notice, it is really thick, and you can see there is an outline of all the images that are given here. This is the floral collection. So you can choose from amongst all the 26 different new element sheets that they've launched. So there is an outline here of everything. So you don't have to struggle with cutting it along the flowers here. So it is really going to be easy working with this. Now let's start making our card, but before that, let's see the finished card now. So this is the finished card that we are going to make, guys. This doesn't look like a wreath, but I say it a wreath. It's just an interpretation of a wreath, but it looks really beautiful. So let's start making it. With this particular card, you should have 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inch tall new card. Take out your scoreboard. I'm using the Dress My Craft scoreboard, and lay this piece so that it is for 8.5 inches across, and score this at 4.25, which will create a card for you. Okay, standard size card. So when you fold this and burnish it down really good, so this is what your card should look like. Now let's start doing our wreath here. So let me just start by cutting this flower. I will show you one as an example, then you can do the rest on your own. So I am just cutting it roughly for me to just take this out from the sheet here. So then let us start cutting it along the black line that they've given here. You don't have to be precise, guys, because anyways this flower looks beautiful as it is. So it's not going to make a difference. Nobody is going to notice the imperfections once you are done with the card, because the card itself is going to be so beautiful that nobody will notice your imperfections. So just go on with your creativity and just start cutting this up. It's okay if you see those black lines once you've done fussy cutting it. It's okay. Like as I said, no one is going to notice all those stuff once you are done with your card, because handmade cards are always a beautiful touch, right? Handmade cards, handmade gifts, they're all so beautiful, and I'm sure your loved ones will be so happy that you took some effort to make this. So this is what my first flower looks like. Now let me cut few of the others and come back and let's assemble the card. So before I glue my flowers down, I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to use this stamp set, and I'm going to use this Life is Beautiful sentiment. I'll leave you the link of this stamp set down below in the description box. I bought this from Amazon, and now I'm using this Mudra dye ink pad. So this is the jet black color. So she has a beautiful line of colors. I'm going to ink this up really good. And Mudra is actually based on a manufacturer based on India, based from India. So I request you to just give the dyeing pad a go. So I'm going to glue this right in the center of the paper. I'm going to press this down really good, and yeah, here is our beautiful sentiment. Now let's cut out our flowers to glue this down and create a wreath. Sorry. Now, I'm sure this doesn't look like a wreath, but actually it looks really good in real life, and I'm sure the camera can't capture the beauty of this. I'm now going to glue this down, and in few of the flowers here I have laid some double-sided tape to create a little dimension. So you can do the same on yours too. Now probably I would tuck more flowers in between these. So let me complete it and show you guys. So I decided not to do the extra flowers, but I'm going to add this particular image from this stamp set. Again, I'll leave you the link for this particular stamp set in the description box below. I'm using the same Mudra jet black dye ink. I'm going to ink this up really good, and I'm going to stamp this on all the 4 edges. I'll just show you an example of how I will be doing it. Line this up and press this down really good and take this out. Now you can see the beautiful effect of the ink. Now let me do this for all the 4 sides and get back to you. So this is what the card looks like. Isn't this beautiful, guys? I so love it. Now I'm going to add these beautiful gemstones. See these gemstones to be glued down here, okay, on all 4 sides. Let me glue that down and show you guys. So this is what the card looks like, guys. As you can see, I have glued down the gems here, and I've also glued down in the center of these sunflowers. It's so beautiful, isn't it? I love it. I love this card really. And now let's move on to the second card. So this is going to be the second card. As you can see, the beautiful piece of scrap cardstock, and this is the inside. You have a sentiment on the inside too. So this is the second card. So this sheet of cardstock measures 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and this card is really very easy to assemble, guys. I'm so sorry for that. Lay this so that your cardstock is 11 inches across, and score this at 5 1/2 inches once, and then fold this in half. This is a top folding your card, guys. This is a different version. Now let's start making the card. I have this scrap piece from my previous tutorial album, and this piece measures 2 1/2 inches by 4 inches. So 4 inches is perfect for the width, because when you place this, you will have a 1/8 inch border on all on both sides. Now leave the same amount of white border in the bottom and glue this down. And after gluing this down, now I have this scrap cardstock, which is almost 1/4 inches by, again, you can cut this down to size, that is 4 inches. Now glue this down and burnish this down really good. Glue this right next to the other piece that you've glued down, okay? You can use any scrap piece you have, guys. You don't have to use what I use. Just you can use any scrap piece that you have. So I'm going to use this die cut from the succulent patch. I'll just cut this out, and I'm going to glue this down right at the center of the card here. And let's search our sentiment. Now for this card, I'm going to use this Let's Celebrate You stamp. So I will again leave the link for this down below. Now let me stamp it and let me show you guys. So this is what my card looks like. Now since the outside of the card is really simple, I plan to stamp a sentiment here, and that sentiment is going to be from this stamp set, You Are My Sunshine. Again, this is the same stamp set which we used for the first card. So let me stamp it and show you guys. So this is what the finished card looks like. You can add much more if you want, but I love this simple look. And this is what the inside looks like. You can see this You Are My Sunshine stamp, and it looks so beautiful and so cute and so simple. Now let's move on to the third card. And this one is the third card. As you can see, it's so beautiful with the lace and all, and it has a sentiment as well. This is the inside, and these beautiful flowers from Itsy Bitsy Crafts. So for this card, you again need an 8 1/2 inches wide by 5 1/2 inches tall cardstock. Take out your scoring board and score this. I lost my bone folder. Where did it go? Okay, anyways, I'll use this bone folder. So lay this piece so that it is 8 1/2 inches across, and score this at 4 1/4 inches, okay? And fold this right in half and burnish this down really good. So this card is a really interesting card. This is purely made with the scraps that I had left over from my last tutorial. So I have various sizes of scraps. You can use any color combination that you like. Now I am going to place this at an angle here so that it will reach from this side to this side. And I'll just layer this on right like this, so that I'll have a layered look here, okay? And after I'm done, I'll just glue this down, and let me show you. So now as you can see, I have glued this down. So for the excess, just close this up and flip this over, and just start snipping it down with your scissors, okay? Make sure you cover the entire part of your front cardstock, guys. Now open this up, flip this over, and start snipping it down. It's just so easy to do this way. So this is what your card looks like. Now the next thing I'm going to do is, I have this paper lace from Little Birdie Crafts, as you can see. This one is pink. Okay, I'm sorry, this one is pink. So I'm going to use this. Let me just take this out and show you guys. So as you can see, this bit of paper lace is going to add a beautiful flare on this card. So I'll just cut what I need And let me start gluing this down, and let me show you guys. This is the adhesive here at the back is not that potent, so I'm going to add my own adhesive to this. You can skip this part if you want. So let me add my adhesive and stick this and come right back. So now I had glued down the flowers from the element sheet of Little Birdie Crafts. It's in this beautiful, guys, my favorite card. And for the sentiment, I used this stamp set. I bought this from Amazon as well. I will leave you the link for this stamp set as well. So this card is complete, and inside you can write your own sentiments, and the outside looks like this. And let's move on to the last and final card. This is going to be our last and final card, guys. So it's so beautiful, and inside you have a place to write your sentiments, and the pop of red color is so beautiful. So let's start making the last and final card. So for this card, I will be using this red cardstock, which measures 8.5 inches by 5.5. Again, take out your scoreboard and your scoring tool and score this at 4.25 inches, okay? And fold this in half and burnish this down really good. So once you've burnished this down, set this new card aside. Now cut a piece of cardstock that is 5.25 inches across by 4 inches tall, okay? So 4 inches by 5.25 inches. This is where we are going to be decorating our card. Now let's take out our element sheet. So let's start cutting up some flowers, and let me show you how I am going to arrange this. So I love dimension in such type of cards. So I have added the double-sided foam tape underneath each and every flowers here, as you can see. And I've used this birthday stamp set from Amazon, of course. I'll leave you the link again. I've used this surprise stamp to stamp underneath this part. So I am going to turn it, and I'm going to apply glue to this piece, and I'm going to glue it right on the red piece that we cut it to size. Now this is the red piece. Now I'm going to leave a 1/8 inch border all around. So as you can see, the 1/8 inch border just brings a beautiful shine to the card. I'm sorry, the lighting is a bit, yeah, it's done. So as you can see, again, as I said, the 1/8 inch border is so beautiful. Now cut another piece of cardstock that is 4 inches by 5.25 inches, and just glue it down to the bottom part, to the inside bottom part of the new card, so that you can write your sentiment here. So this card is complete. As you can see, I have also added few little red gemstones here and there to give it a little pop of color, and so that it matches with the background cardstock. So this is what the outside card looks like, and this is what the inside looks like. Isn't this beautiful, guys? I really enjoyed making these cards with you. Now let's see the final 4 cards. So comment down which one was your favorite, guys. My favorite, I really can't pick one because everything here is my favorite. I really love the crisp print of the element sheet that Little Birdie Crafts has just released. I really loved all of their collections, and these cards came out really beautiful. Now meet you guys in the next tutorial, but don't forget to comment down your favorite card, guys. The sunflower one, the second one, or the beautiful lace one, or the surprise birthday card. Do comment it down, guys. I would really love to see your read your opinion. So don't forget to comment down. Bye, guys. Love you all. Take care.